Hey YouTube, it's me Sean. I hope you can hear me. I'm not talking too much or too loud because MJ's sleeping, and even though he's like really sleepy, like he can still wake up, and I'm trying to do some homework, so I'm trying to make sure he stays asleep for a little while anyways. I was just I want to start a vlog about my last semester because over the summer when I was looking through YouTube and like some forums. I was trying to find out like, okay, what was the last semester like what, some more details about it. But I couldn't get any details. My camera is like really slow. So anyways, don't pay attention to my mouth. Just hear the words because it's like off. But anyways, so yeah, so I was looking like, kind of like a personal account of like somebody's last semester, and I really couldn't find it. I mean, I found one or two or whatever, but so I just want to start my own and kind of like as a journal. It's my last semester of nursing school as of now because I'm going to go back um, and get a higher degree in nursing, but I just wanted to log it because this is my initial step. Like after this semester, I'll be a graduate. I'll be an alumni. I will be ready to take my test for my license, and like you know, I'll never go through this part of it again. You know, so it's a happy journey. It's a sad journey. It's kind of like bittersweet because I'm almost 25 years old, and um, this is like huge for me and my family. Like, I don't know, you only experience it once, like this part of it. So, anyways, so yeah, so I had my first semester or first week of school, and as usual, one thing with nursing school is you can count on the first week being overwhelming. You can count on like you wanting to cry and run, like that is a given because um, there's so much information they throw at you in the first week of school, and you haven't had time to like digest it. You haven't had time to like organize yourself yet. I mean, and I personally, I organize myself like after. Let me stop. Okay, I organize myself like after the first week because then I can see like, okay, what sections of my binder do I need, and how many notebooks do I need, what do I need to label them as, so I can kind of tailor it. So like it's you can count on it being overwhelming. So to get through that, what I do, I take a deep breath. I only have class like one day a week, and then I have clinical the other day. So so like last week I went to school on Monday. Monday I didn't do anything, and Tuesday I just kind of like decompressed, like took a deep breath, which kind of low key like stressed me out more because it just kept looming on my head like, dude, I haven't opened up a book yet, but I needed to de-stress. But I also went PRN as of yesterday, so I don't have like a committed work schedule except for every other weekend, and which I'm glad I did it because at first I was kind of like, we really need the money, and with both incomes and stuff, but I felt super overwhelmed with going to school from 7:30 to 4:30, coming home, having that little bit of time to like, I had to cook, I had to take care of my son, and then it was like I'm so tired, and I had to be I wanted to do like get into my books and stuff, but I was so tired I couldn't even, like, would have been useless. And then to like um and then to go to bed early enough because I get up at 7 the next morning, come home from work and be super tired all over again. It was just like I could never catch up. So yeah, I am so glad that that was the last week I had to do that. First week of school, last week of working with a committed schedule until the end of the semester. But it was tough, and having a young baby is not easy. Especially when a lot of your stuff you have to type and you have to study. Like MJ, he'll play by himself for the most part. He'll play with his toys and everything. But like if I pull out my laptop, like have it now, he'll want to tap on the laptop and look around on the screen and try to pull the screen back, and grab papers and books and stuff. And he's at that stage where he wants to see everything. He wants to do the cause and effect and everything else. So I can't effectively study when he's awake or when somebody's not here to watch him while I study. So it's like it's really hard to do it while he's awake. Um, what else did I want to say? Um, So yeah, so I'm glad that now that I'm PRN, I have the week to do my stuff, and then my grandmother's helping. She's down here helping us out too, so that way I can go to the library when I need to for a few hours or whatever. I can study every single day of the week without, and I shouldn't have any issues with that. And my husband's going to school now. Like he started this summer, but he's taking 4 classes this fall, so it's getting like really tight and serious. Um, so yeah, it's stressful. But anyways, so fifth semester, um, what we're doing, we're initially we got checked off on IV placement as the first week. So they showed us how to do it. We practiced and we got checked off on it. And the check off was pretty, easy going. Now in my state, students are allowed to administer blood, but 2 nurses still have to check like to make sure it's the right patient, right blood product, and everything else. Um, so we can't do that part with like another nurse, but so the 2 nurses can check it, and then I can get it started. Start the IV, spike the bag, spike the normal saline, and do the set it all up and start administering it and do the vials of everything about blood administration. So we have a check off on that, and so that we have to check off on that by the first, and um, so yeah, so then what else? So we checked off on that last week. We got blood administration. Got to check off on soon, and then what else? We have to do a diagnostic plan too of how taking a look at our previous history of testing with ATI. That's what we use like as our exit exam. So we had to do a diagnostic plan with that, and then we have to plan out like how we plan on reviewing. And then in our synthesis class, we just pretty much it's pretty much like a review class for ATI. Um, it's a review for ATI and not ATI. It's a review. Well, it's a review for ATI, but it's also like a prep for NCLEX. So we every week like we're reading a different like the weekend before school started. We did maternity, and then she had us do a practice exam. And like I think next week is like peds. We have a reading on peds, and then we take the peds practice exam. And I think after that we get into like the different med surge areas where we have to read and then take a test. And so that's pretty much all that is. And then we have like quizzes and stuff, and um, we're supposed to be prepping for ATI, and because we have a comprehensive ATI at the end. We have a midterm one, a comprehensive one, and then we have a predictor test, which is I just took it actually, and you're supposed to score. You need to score 77 on that predictor test in order to pass ATI at the end of the semester. So my predictor score, I thought that was MJ. My predictor score was 61, so I need to come up about 15. No, I need to come up about 16 points. I thought it was higher. I don't know. But anyways, I thought I wrote it down. No, 61.3. So yeah, I gotta come up about 16 points, which isn't bad. Because after you get to reviewing things, it'll come up. But anyways, um, so we do the diagnostic plan, the predictor, and then at the end of the semester we do a midterm, predictor one, and then we do a final one, and then the final one we have to score 77 or better. Then in my other class, the advanced nursing concepts, we like I think what did we do? We had some readings. We're gonna be talking about like shock, AIDS, cancer, Parkinson's, things like that, and then some leadership stuff and time management and knowing what NAs can do and what LPNs can do, what we can delegate to them, and what else? So yeah, so that and we have a farm component to that one too, and we have to take a farm ATI comprehensive test at the end of semester 2, which we have to score well on in order to pass the class. Um, and what else? So that was that. And then we have our clinical portion, and I'm gonna try to wrap this up really quick. But our clinical portion was 12 hours. I have a night shift clinical, so it's like from 6:30 to 7, and like I'm in an ICU, and yeah, I'm freaking out. When I first saw it, I was freaking out because I'm like, out of all my rotations, I was like, ICU. I'm not familiar with ICU because I've never been in one. And well, actually, I take that back. I've been in a pediatric. I think it was like a step down, and um, but I've been in there, and it's a lot of like, machines and monitors and wires, and it's intimidating because we don't get that much experience with it, initially. So it's like it's kind of scary. But even though I'm not too excited about ICU, I still want to go into it with a positive attitude because, like a lot of people you learn a lot in ICUs because there is a lot going on about your patient with your patient, like procedures, and you learn a lot. And so I'm looking forward to that part of it. So I'm trying to have open mind, be positive, and who knows, I might come out and of that rotation and like ICU. I might want to be like a critical care nurse. So who knows? Um, so yes, I'm in ICU for my preceptorship, and with ICU, they don't expect us to take on like the nurses like full patient load. I know it's only like 2 or 3 max, but I know for sure that I have to be able to take care of one kind of independently with increasing independence, but with the nurse still like overseeing me doing things. And I think that's it for ICU for patient wise, number of patients. And then we have journals. We don't have care maps anymore, or like the little paperwork that I turned, not the little, it was a big packet, so we have to turn that in. um, I think it's like every week or something. And then we only have 6 weeks in, because we only have clinical once a week, so we only have 6 days, 6 weeks in one rotation. So but we still have to give report to our instructor, and using the SBAR format, and giving them information. So that takes place of like the clinical work, because they're trying to transition us into like what nurses actually do, like our professional role. And then we still give like report to like oncoming. We'll take report from the offcoming shift and give report to the oncoming shift. So it's like this is the life of an ICU nurse after my first rotation anyway. And then the second rotation, I'm on a general surgical floor, and a general surgery floor. And now there I will be expected to take a patient. No, the first day, the first half, you like you orientate, and then the second half you take a patient, and then the next week you start off with one patient, then after lunch take another patient, and then you increase up all the way up until you're handling like 4 or 5 patients, depending on what that nurse has. And then after that, what do you, I'm trying to think, there was something else I wanted to say about that. um I can't remember, but anyways, so that's kind of like intimidating. Like when you hear all of that information like right off the bat, it's like, whoa, that's a lot. I don't know if I can do it, but and after we reach 3 patients, we can delegate to an NA. So, but initially, starting off with 1 or 2 patients, we have to do everything. But we're there for 12 hours, so we should be able to. And being that I have previous, you know, um, experience working as a nursing assistant, I think handling maybe the nursing side of it will be the RN side of it will be kind of like, whoa, it's a lot. But I think the actual cares of 2 patients won't be that bad, because I do do that at work, where I'm taking care of like between 9 and 12 patients sometimes, or residents. So it shouldn't be that bad as far as like doing their cares. And just remember, like the cluster care, like if there's meds due or a procedure that needs to be done, I should do that while I'm doing their cares, um just so that way I can make use of better use of my time, because that's my big issue is time management. So um, or my concern anyways. um, so I'm trying to think. This is my initial thoughts about the semester. I'm nervous, I'm scared, like I'm anxious, I'm excited, everything all wrapped in one. And as I get going, like I hope to be able to, like, if there's other nursing students wondering about what their final semester is going to be like, I hope that my vlog about it will, enlighten you a little bit. Of course, I'm not going to break any HIPAA violations or anything like that, but I will let you guys know, like, coursework wise, how's it going, my challenges, like anything like skills wise that initially that I was having trouble with or needed to review on, that I gained confidence in. Like, hopefully you all will see me, like, transition from being scared and nervous and bundle of nerves to becoming a confident student nurse who's soon to be a graduate nurse. So I hope you guys enjoy it and continue to watch my channel for updates on that. So I'm gonna do still gonna be doing updates on MJ and doing my vlog, and I'll title it as such, and then I'll let you guys know. So I will talk to you guys later. It's been a while since I did a video this long without any interruptions or anything. So yes, I will talk to you guys later. You can follow me on Twitter at Mrs. Kel 2010, and you can subscribe if you're interested. And I'll talk to you guys later. And thanks for watching. And um, I know I get comments on my videos and stuff, and I will try to respond back. Like last week, I know it was really, really, really busy. So hopefully now that I'm PRN, I'll have more time to, like, respond with questions and things, like, and if I don't know the answers, and I'll try to find the answers for you, or help, if I know, like, a source or something, lead you to answer it for yourself. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and I will keep updating. Thanks for watching.